Welcome to Pathway to Faith Enrichment, brought to you by the pastor and church family of Sanctuary of Praise, Mary and St. George's. The Sanctuary of Praise is a member church of the Pentecostal Assemblies of the West Indies. Our pastor, Reverend Philip Chase, will be sharing a word that is divinely inspired and relevant for all times. We do extend a warm invitation to you as you join us in this telecast. I am Paul Isaac for Sanctuary of Praise.
I was born into this world for a purpose and with a purpose. We must say to you, you were born for a purpose. Watch you in your eyes and say to you, you were born with a purpose. He fulfilled his purpose. Purpose, the word in the Greek is prothesis, and it means to this end, to this end, to this end. Do not walk out of your purpose. Stay in your purpose till your mission is finished. Don't run away from it or walk away from it, notwithstanding what may stand before you. Remain in your purpose, because God is relying upon you and you alone to do that specific task, specific assignment. No one else has the courage or the strength or the power to do what you have been asked to do and what was given to you by God, from God, to do what needs to get done. No one else is qualified. If they were, you would have chosen them. But they are not. When challenges come in the pursuit of what you are called to do, remember one word. Sounds big but very small. Purpose. Purpose. Remember, to this end. To this end. Never give up. Never give up. Never step down. Never back. Never. To this end. To this end were you saved and born again, probably to lead the church into an offensive none other might be able to lead them into. What you see in the spirit is what is occurring in the flesh or not. And you must know that. What is happening in the spirit is what's happening in the flesh. What is happening in the flesh falls out its manifestation in the spirit. Every good and perfect gift cometh down from heaven. So when you get a car on earth, it did not come from on earth. That perfect gift came down on earth from heaven. Every. And every does not mean some. Does that mean this one and that one and the other one? Even the cabinet you get came from heaven. First, before a physical manifestation on earth. Every healing you receive was first positioned in heaven before it arrived on earth. You got to pray and bring them up. You got to pray and bring them up. You don't do so, they will not come. They will not whatever you want or need must be drawn out from heaven, not on earth. Because you realize when you operate and function out, there are numerous stumbling blocks you cannot get through. You have to go and pray and fast. And after you have prayed and you have fasted, you realize that things are released from heaven into your presence on earth. Release. Purpose means to this end. So, when challenged in pursuit of the execution of your purpose, and not say to yourself, unto this end was I born again. Take personal possession of that knowledge and that thing. Unto this end was I born. What was Jesus' purpose? That he can say, unto this end was I born, or I came into this world having been given a human body. What was the purpose? For giving the Word, who had no body, a body, and giving him a physical presence in this world. To what end was the body given to him? What end? Read the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Each one will give you shades of illumination. Then go on to this last apostle call out of due time. And he's going to give you a much more fuller revelation of this Christ. That's why God needs to have him in his care and in his hand, and have him thrust onto this end. Say this end. Say it again. This end. This end. Tell your neighbor purpose. Tell them purpose. Purpose. It also means a setting forth. It also means a setting forth. A setting forth means God will put you forth and push you going forward. Take you going forward. Take you going upward. Take you going through. He is setting you forth. He is presenting to you your audience. He presents to you and he says to you, this is your audience to whom I want you to go to minister unto. And he said the audience are kings, Jews, Gentiles. The same word purpose means unto this. Well, what is this? This is what God has given to you. What God has given to you to do, it is this. Let me come down a little slower. What God has given you to do is this. What God has called you to do is this. What has God called you to do? Do you know what he calls you to do? That thing is called this. T-H-I-S. This. This. He has called you to do this. Always make sure it is he who calls and not you calling your own self. Because he is not going to be with you when his gates open up on you. He will deliver you. He will deliver you. But he is not going to be with you. That is different. He will not be with you. you are on your own, doing your own stuff. You will not be with you doing your own thing, but you're going to deliver you in the end. Now, what you are doing has to be always that thing is this. You have to make sure always what you are doing is this. This is what God told me to do. This is what God asked me to do. This. You can always fall back on the statement, you are a chosen vessel, chosen by God to do what you are doing. And that's where your authority lies, and where your authority comes from, and where your power operates from. That's where your power operates from, the authorization of your purpose. Your purpose. No. None of these fingers here are independent. But each one has a function. And each has an identity. The nail is not a skin. The skin is identified by the name skin. And the nail is identified by the name nail. Fingernail. Its identity is known by its function. Its function. Its function. What is your purpose? What's your purpose? What is your purpose? What is your purpose? What is your this that God gave you to do? God gave you to do. What is the this that God gave you to do? And are you doing the this that God gave you to do? Are you doing the this that God gave you to do? So He is setting you forth. He is saying to you, to this end I called you. He's saying to you, to this I assign you. This. Not that. Not that. Not that. It is this. This. I gave you to fulfill. The word purpose also means unto this something. Again, God gave me something to do. This something. Now, something must always be able to bring forth a material, physical evidence of what He in the spirit realm asks of you. Ask of you. Purpose is something for which you exist. Purpose is something for which you exist. So men and women of purpose will always say, I am not dying now. When you hear people say, I am not dying now, they are not dying now because the purpose is not yet complete. I am not dying now. Keep me healthy and keep me strong to do the work of God. And the work of God is that thing. That thing. That thing. That thing. It takes often one man or one woman in the midst of crisis to save a nation. And that is that person's purpose for living. That's all what he or she has to do. State that thing. Make that statement. Do that thing, and the nation is saved. Paul, being shipwrecked, had a purpose at that time, in that ship at that time, to declare, not a soul shall be lost. His purpose here is being fulfilled. And so the church is well equipped with the Spirit of God to speak into the stratosphere and the atmosphere and the environment of the unsettling of the nation, and speak to those things before they become a reality. If you want, you should have a deep discernment so as to preempt. You see, no, to this end was she called. To this end was he called. To this end was he sent. To this end was she sent, to stop power of stability in the nation is the church. Power of stability in the nation is the church. Purpose. It will define your mission. Your purpose will define your mission. Define your mission in life. Define your mission in ministry. It will define your mission in ministry. Ministry. And when you discover this definition of you in ministry, you stay in that corridor. And you're not shifting to the left. And you're not shifting to the right. Your purpose defines your mission. You do not shift from here to there. Know what is your purpose and stick with it. Stick with it. Don't let anybody speak you into what you are not being told by God to go into. Your purpose defines your ministry and your mission. And you stay there. And you are safe there every day. Am I talking to you this morning? Don't go grabbing around the nation. There may not be a covering for those things. Jesus shall be there with you. He will be with you. He will never step back on you. But that's what he told you to do. When I talked to you this morning, that's what he told you to do. He told you to wash the disciples' feet, wash their feet. Just do that. Get the water, get a towel, wash their feet, wipe their foot, let them go, stay in your order. He wants to wipe you out to your misstep, Destroy you through your misstep. You make a misstep. He waits for you to make your misstep because he's tactical and he's surgical and he's organized. You have to be ahead of it. God identified his purpose. Give it to him. Said to him, go. Purpose will clarify your path. It will clarify your path. It has a way of opening up what is called illumination that casts a light on your path. Light shines on you. Your path. It will give you give you your identity. Who are you? That's one question. What are you? Another question. Stick with purpose as it unveils before you and in you your identity. Your identity. That cannot be destroyed. You are a Grenadian by birth. Nobody could change that. You are a Grenadian by birth. Nobody can change that very strongly. I am a Grenadian by other means. There may be a few little questions technically to kind of challenge. But when it is birth, hold on to your purpose. Hold on to it. Hold on. Let all storms be abated and cease. Holding on to purpose. And all the raging furious winds, you still hold on to purpose. Do your work. Do your work. Fulfill his selection of you. Fulfill his selection of you. God will be glorified. God bless you this morning. Live a purpose-filled life. Fulfill your purpose. Fulfill it to this end. You are born again, complete in Christ. Father, bless this word. Cover your people with the word and the blood. Minister unto them. In the name of the Lord. All eyes closed and every head bowed. Today, you live as though you have no clear purpose in your life, no clear sense of direction. You're not quite sure what you are becoming and what shall become of you. You do not even know who you are. And you say today, I want Christ. Choose me as a vessel unto himself. I want God to save me today.
Have a home prepared where the saints.
We are glad that you are able to join us for today's telecast, and we look forward to having you share with us again. If you have no church community, we invite you to consider making Sanctuary of Praise your church family. A warm welcome awaits you. We are located in Marion, St. George's, and our family worship time is 8:45 a.m. every Sunday. Should you be in need of prayer, you can call 443-5214 or 443-2332. Our email is sanctuaryofpraisegrenada@yahoo.com or write to Sanctuary of Praise, Post Office Box 3569, St. George's, Grenada. I am Lawrence Ross for Pathway to Faith Enrichment. Goodbye and God bless you.